Come on in, have a seat. Welcome to your first day of the Fire Academy. Before you hit the floor, there's a few things I want to talk to you about. What I want you to understand right from the very beginning is there's literally thousands of men and women every year that test to become a firefighter or that join their local volunteer fire department, and for a variety of reasons. What I want to get you to is the reason you're here. That's what I want to get you to, is the reason you're here. There's certain requirements of you as a person that's going to make or break you as a firefighter. This is an incredible service. It's an incredible profession. No, actually, it's a calling. It's not a job, it's not a profession as much as it's a calling. And it takes someone special to do this job. It takes someone who understands and appreciates values. It takes someone who understands and appreciates family. And that's your family at home, that's your family in a firehouse, and that's the family out there that you're going to put your right hand up to swear to protect. So there's a couple things I need to get out here in the open right away. One is I want you to understand what it's going to take to be a firefighter. And there's three key words that we need to zoom in on here in order for you to be effective. And they are pride, honor, and integrity. And those are called values. Pride, honor, and integrity. All right? The first one, integrity, is the foundation for everything we do. Your integrity is what helps define your character. And your character could be defined by how you act when no one's watching, when no one's looking. See, we need honest people. We need people that believe in something tangible, something they can wrap their hands around, something that means something to them. And without integrity, without being honest, without being an honest person, everything else is lost. If you're not an honest person, if you're not willing to treat people with respect and care for them like they're your own, then there's the door. Integrity is everything we stand upon. We're the honesty people. We're the ones that have Knox boxes with keys in them to get into everybody's businesses. We're in people's homes. We're taking care of their children. We're in people's homes when there's no one home with all kinds of valuables. We're in everyone's business. We're in the doctor's office, to the lawyer's office, to the school building. It takes someone who understands and appreciates what it takes to be a person of integrity. Number two, all right, is honor. On top of integrity, you have to have honor. And honor is something that isn't a word thrown around like loose change. Honor means that you honor the image of the fire service. You honor our heritage. You honor our profession. You honor those that went before us. You honor the people you work with now. And you would never do anything to tarnish the image of the fire service or your fellow firefighters or your department. It takes someone who's willing to step up and do what's right, to protect each other and care for each other. Again, to treat people like family. If you're not willing to do it, if you can't find it within you to be a person of not only integrity, a person of honor, then there's the door. See, not everybody, and I'll keep repeating this, not everybody can take that role of firefighter and run with it. Not everybody can be a firefighter. It takes someone who understands that having honor means as a firefighter, we take care of each other. We treat people's homes like they're our homes, their children like they're our children, their cars, their businesses. Every time you roll out the door, you're expected to treat someone's property like it was your own. Not disrespect them, their family, or what they do, or who they are. Because at 7 o'clock in the morning, you may be dealing with someone less fortunate. You may be dealing with a homeless person that's sleeping on a piece of cardboard underneath the overpass, trying to help them get their life together. And at 7 o'clock at night, you may be dealing with the millionaire whose daughter just committed suicide and everything else in between there. You've got to be a person that understands that it takes all walks of life. And you have to appreciate that. You have to understand that it takes all kinds of personalities, backgrounds, educations, experiences, everything when it comes to being a firefighter. See, we're outside the fishbowl looking in. We get to see people at their best and we get to see them at their worst. And a firefighter's best day is someone else's worst day. When they're at their worst, you're at your best. You don't want to see someone's house catch fire. You don't want to see someone have a problem. You don't want to see someone hurting. But we are at our best when someone's at their worst. When we can make their hurt or their bad time go away, that's when we're at our best. We want to help people. That firefighters thrive on solving other people's problems. They thrive on fixing other people's problems. That's what we do. We're the problems fixers. And it's not just fighting fires, and it's not just cutting people out of cars or sticking needles in their arms. It's a lot more than just that. And on top of integrity, on top of honor, is pride. You have to have that pride. And that pride, the pride I'm talking about, comes with ownership, not with arrogance. It's the pride it takes to be proud of your company, to be proud of your engine, your truck, your squad, your ambulance, whatever you're assigned to be proud of your department, proud of the uniform you wear, proud of that badge that we pinned on your chest. Those are the things that couple this all together. Without pride, honor, integrity, we have nothing. And without pride, honor, integrity, it leaves you just one option, and that is there's the door. See, we're not looking for people to come in and just break windows, cut holes in roofs, and throw water. You know, we talk about the exciting part of being a firefighter, meeting the challenge of taking that bad time to turn around, whether it's a fire or cutting somebody out of a car or helping someone in distress, a technical rescue job or whatever. There's a lot more to what we do than just that. It's taking this job, taking this profession, taking this calling and grabbing a hold of it and doing the best you can. It's reading something every day about this job. It's learning something about this job every single day. You are not that busy where you can't take 10 or 15 minutes of your day to learn something about this job. You are not that busy. I said at the beginning, there are literally thousands of people that would love to have your position, would love to carry that pager as a volunteer, or love to be that paid firefighter. Literally thousands. You are lucky. See, a lot of our young firefighters come on a job and they truly feel that the public owes them something. Well, you know, the first day they answer the call when the pager goes off and they respond to the firehouse, or the first day they walk in the firehouse as a paid firefighter, they think the public owes them something. The public doesn't owe them jack. See, we owe the public, you owe the public, for the privilege and the honor of wearing that badge and putting that helmet on. You owe the public. You owe them for allowing you to be a firefighter. See, nobody, I have not met a firefighter in my travels yet that's had a gun put to their head and has been forced to be a firefighter. Everybody volunteered. Everybody signed up. You signed up, you joined, you volunteered, you took the test to help people. And that's what we do. We exist to help people. If this seems like something that you want to get involved with and you want to stay involved with, welcome. If it's something you can't really come to grips with, then there's the door. We want people that appreciate each other. We want people that appreciate this profession, this calling. You know, I tell young firefighters all over, you know, the best way to fit in is to do your job, and the best way to do your job is fit in. Every single time you walk into that firehouse, you do the best you can. And keep this in mind, whether you're at the firehouse or away from the firehouse, whether you're mowing your lawn or you're out having dinner or whatever you're doing, if people know you're a firefighter, you are part of us, you are associated with us, your behavior in and out of the firehouse is a reflection on all of us. Back to that image thing. I'm expecting you to uphold this wonderful, professional image that the fire service has fought hard for. I'm expecting you to do the right things while you're out there. Lead by example. You're a role model for children. Children are going to look up to you every single day. They're going to look at that uniform, they'll look at you on that fire engine, and they're going to look at you and say, I want to be like that one day. They're going to run to you when they need help. We don't want people looking at the firehouse saying, whatever you do, don't go up there. They're not nice, they're kind of mean, they're cold, they shut their doors on us. We don't do that. I want you running over each other to go help someone. I want you doing whatever you can to help someone in need, and that's not always just for the emergency. The fire service is so much more than that. We're a full-service fire service. That means we help people with just about every problem they have. If you're not willing to commit to that, then there's the door. You know, when I talked before about honesty, I talked before about integrity and talked about pride, you know, you'd have to, I challenge you, find another profession that is trusted as well as a fire service. You can't turn the television on without watching a commercial that has a firefighter in it or a fire engine in it. We absolutely have to have that honor and integrity. There's not another profession out there that has the same trust level from the public that we have. You show me another profession where someone will hand you their child. You show up at someone's house with a Maltese cross on your shirt, they will hand you their baby. They won't ask a question. They will hand you their child. That's it. You'll jump in the back of the rig and off you go. They won't go to a hospital, do they? They go to a hospital. They'll want to know what kind of specialist they're dealing with. There's not another profession out there where someone will hand you their child. That's why integrity and honor and pride are so important. This is not something that just happens by accident. You made an effort to become one of us. It's going to take an effort on your part to be that person we're looking for. We're looking for that person who wants to go above and beyond to help people. And if you can't muster that, if you think I'm just going to come and hang out and get by with as little as I can and learn as little as I can and just kind of skate, and you know what? There's the door. We don't need you. We need people that are fired up about being firefighters. We need people who want to come and make a difference in people's lives. We want someone who's already looking at being the future of the fire service, because you are the future of the fire service. We depend on you. A lot of these people have been doing this for 25, 30, 40 years are going to be gone one day. And it's going to be you that we're counting on to carry on our heritage, to carry down the traditions of the fire service, to protect our history. We're going to be counting on you to lead the new firefighters that follow in your footsteps in the right direction. This is a dangerous job. The only way that we can remove some of that danger and make it a safer place to be is by being smart with what we do, making good choices, using common sense, and training. You're going to train all the time. When you get to a point in your career where you think you're above training, that you've learned everything there is to know, there's the door. And please use it, because you're an accident waiting to happen. You need to learn something about this job every single day. You need to train, train, train. I don't care how boring. And it's not the flashy, sexy, new stuff that's out there that comes about every couple of years. It's throwing ladders. It's stretching hose lines. It's using your SCBA. It's search and rescue. It's crawling in and out of buildings. It's all the things you need to keep you alive, to make you better. And all these little things that sometimes you can think of, why are we doing this? This makes no sense. They're all connected. There's a reason why you train in all these different areas. There's a reason why you become proficient in all these areas. There's a reason why you have to do these things like they're second nature, like it just comes to you naturally without you having to get, all right, now how do I do this again? This stuff needs to be part of your life. It needs to be part of your bloodstream, because that's what the fire service is. Once you get to that point, the confidence starts to build, and you just take off with things, and you run, and you take any challenge, and you just run with it, and you meet that challenge, and you become the best thing that your community's ever seen. That's the luxury. That's the benefit. That's the hero part of being a firefighter, is knowing that you became a public servant. A public servant, meaning that you're serving others. If you can't live up to that type of lifestyle, then there's the door. We need people who truly understand what it takes to be a firefighter. We need people who truly understand that this is not a part-time, once-in-a-while thing. It's an every time, every day, every minute thing. Something that should be in your mind all the time. It should be something that is just, it becomes you. It becomes this addiction. It becomes this thing that grabs a hold of your soul and becomes part of your life forever. Because once you're a firefighter, you're always a firefighter. You never, unless we kick you out for doing something that violates our principles and violates our values, you're one of us forever. Forever. That's what you need to come to grips with. Forever. You don't retire one day, you don't quit one day and say, I'm done. You are one of us forever. It takes someone very special to commit to that. That's what I need as a fire chief. I need firefighters who are willing to become that person. Because it's easy. Then I just get to sit back and I just smile. And I look and I go, look at them go to work. Look at what they're doing. Look at how they're taking care of these families. Look at how they're taking care of this person. I sit back and I'm just beaming with pride. I'm beaming with just, I just want to shout to the rest of the world. You know, people often ask me, they'll come up and they'll say, you know, we want to bring something for your men and women that helped us. We want to do this, or we want to give them a citation or a commendation. And I tell people, if I had the ability to do something for the public, to give them a gift, if you will, not just the protection and the service, but a gift. I'd love to give them the gift of watching our guys and gals go to work. I'd love to give them the gift of standing next to me, watching our firefighters make somebody's bad time go away. It's incredible. It's an incredible thing to see. It's an incredible process to be a part of. Those are the kind of people we're looking for. So this being your first day in the fire academy, you know, there's a couple things you can do that'll get you on the right track. One is you want to be the first in line, and you want to be the first to ask and volunteer for anything. I'd love to see you be the first one here and the last one to leave. That shows me something about you. I want to see you wearing your uniform the right way and taking care of your protective clothing the right way, your tools and equipment. See, that's more than just an image thing. That's a personality trait. That tells me a lot about you. How serious do you take this? How serious do I see? You know, you're going to have fun. You're going to meet people that'll be your brothers or sisters for the rest of your life. But how serious do you take this? When I see your studies and your drilling and what you're doing out there and how hard you're hitting the books and how hard you're going out and doing the practicals and performing at the skill stations, that shows me something about you. And I can read and I can see and I can tell where you're going to go. I can see who the future leaders are, who the future fire chiefs and lieutenants and battalion chiefs and captains. It's amazing. The first couple of weeks of the academy, we can pick out these people that are going to be the future forerunners for us. It's easy to see it. You'll treat your instructors with respect. You'll treat your fellow students with respect. You'll appreciate those that come and visit. And probably one of the most important things I want you to get out of this is when you see a retired firefighter, I want you to show him or her the respect that they're due. I think it's a shame that a lot of our retired firefighters are treated like strangers when they come into the firehouse. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. You know, they fought usually with worse equipment that you could imagine, and you know, all the budget cuts, all the things that we think we're going through now, they went through and probably worse. They deserve and they are owed the respect from each and every one of you. You know what? When you make it to your firehouse, when they walk in, make them sit down and have a cup of coffee. Make them sit down and join you for lunch. And yes, you'll have to listen to the same stories again. But that's called respect. And that's also called honor. These are just a few of the things that I need you to focus on. I'm excited for you. You have started into something here that is going to be so special for you. If you're willing to do all these different things we talked about, to live up to what it takes to be a firefighter, you're going to have the most incredible journey of your life. The most incredible journey. There are very few things in life that will repay you inside, in your heart, as much as being a firefighter. Are you willing to take that step? If not, there's the door. If you are, I promise you it'll be the best career choice you ever made in your life, and you will never look back. You will never look back and say, why did I do this? You'll only look forward and go, what's coming around the corner? This is the most exciting, even on your worst day in the fire service, is still better than so many other things that are going on in life. Your worst day in the fire service is still going to be an incredible day for you. It's still going to be an incredible day because you're going to be part of a family, part of a profession, part of a calling that takes someone special. And at that point, you're going to realize you are that person. You are special.